Did you know Diahann Carroll was once uninvited from a Broadway cast party because a white hostess said she didn't want to confuse her children by introducing them to a glamorous black woman? Now that's the kind of world Diahann walked into. And instead of shrinking, she shined. She made history, not by yelling, but by showing up with so much grace, so much excellence, and so much power that the system didn't know what to do with it. Before she was Diahann Carroll the icon, she was Carol Diane Johnson, born in the Bronx on July 17th, 1935, and raised in Harlem. Her father was a subway conductor. Her mother ran the home, but both of them made sure she was trained to own the room. By the age 15, she was modeling for Ebony magazine. She studied at the High School of Music and Art. She took vocal lessons and she enrolled in NYU because her family knew that education and elegance would open doors long before the world was ready. She didn't come from fame. She came from focus, fire, and foundation. Diahann got her first big break on Broadway in House of Flowers in 1954, but it was her role in No Strings that made history, earning her the first Tony Award ever won by a black woman for Best Actress in a Musical. Then in 1968, she shook up primetime television. She starred in Julia, becoming the first black woman to lead a network series in a non-stereotypical role. No maid, no servant, just a single professional black mother raising a child. And America didn't even know how to handle that. She went on to snag an Oscar nomination for Claudine, slay as Dominique Devereaux on Dynasty, and mentor a generation on A Different World. And through it all, she carried herself like a queen because she knew she came from royalty. But let's go back to that cast party. Diahann was uninvited not because she wasn't talented, but because she was too glamorous. The white hostess said she didn't want her child confused by a black woman who looked like that. But the truth, it wasn't confusion, it was confrontation with everything they thought they knew about black women. Because up until that point, many white folks only saw us as maids and mammies and invisible. Diahann Carroll didn't just disrupt that narrative, she dismantled it. Her presence alone could have reprogrammed that woman's children. Even more, she might have inspired that woman's household workers and her staff to see more in themselves, to realize they weren't limited to the margin society had forced them into. And that's why they feared her. Because when a black woman walks in fully expressed, fully elegant, and fully free, she shifts the whole atmosphere. She showed us that class can be resistance, that you can break down barriers with a smile, a silk gown, and a purpose bigger than that stage. She was bold without raising her voice. She was black excellence in motion. Diahann Carroll's story is a reminder for all of us that how you carry yourself, how you believe in yourself, and how you show up matters. Now drop a black fist in the comments and